This is a man on a mission, looking to deliver a new brand of judgment.
The following is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
A man who was abandoned by Judgment Day. His own friends turned against him.
Well, you reap what you sow. Damian Priest ran with a dangerous crowd. Now he's on his own, and better for it.
He could be fighting his final battle. Who will fall on their sword?
From chosen one to number one.
A man who has slain every competitor on his way to reach the mountaintop in WWE.
His opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew Mclntyre.
McIntyre's has been a journey of redemption, of making up for lost time. Drew has taken titles and main events by force.
Supreme confidence on the face of the Scottish Warrior.
A man who is ready for battle.
There's been some discussion about...
Oh, man! Will Drew finish things now?
Wow.
German suplex! Oh, here we go. This is raw power. Way up and down hard. A powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those.
And Priest's size and agility is negated as he faltered there.
Yeah, Drew looked pretty confident with his attack there.
Priest is having problems here.
Yeah, Priest needs to shift wherever his focus is over to the task at hand.
Oh man, come on now, not a sledgehammer.
Byron, what kind of mindset do you have to thrive in a no DQ match?
You have to be willing to both dish it out and take it, Michael. Sure, there's the thrill of being able to use a chair without the worry of disqualification, but you have to remember that you're not the only one with that freedom.
Yeah, swing that chair as freely as you want, but be prepared to feel it swung back at you sooner rather than later. Boom! What a right! Gosh. Clubbing blow to the small of it back.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Clothesline! Right in the back of the neck.
Landing a big hit with that hammer.
Pin attempt, here it is.
No, he kicks out.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough. Damian Priest looking to flex his massive power. Has his opponent way up high in the sky.
Crucifix powerbomb. McIntyre's in dire straits. What in the world? Where in the world did Drew McIntyre find the strength, find the heart to just power out like that?
I don't know, but also I don't know how much longer he can go on.
Priest clearly thinking, what am I going to have to do to put this one away? The fight got taken straight to McIntyre there.
Yeah, Damian looked as locked in as ever there.
And now the pace of this match being set by Priest.
Damian Priest.
Oh, God. Oh, absolutely brutal.
Oh, no, I think they may have busted him open, guys. Drew doling out quite the punishment there.
That's just the nature. The Scottish Warrior thinking about the end. The countdown's on.
Hits the cover. Will Drew close this out?
Makes the cover. He stays alive. He stays alive.
I don't know what type of dark forces Damian Priest called on there, but it worked.
McIntyre needs to find a recourse, find another option to take this match. McIntyre getting ready.
Soaring.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
A terribly risky move, and it did not pay off.
Icarus could have done it better.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Priest
with the elevated flatliner.
Beautiful. Right into the cover.
3, no.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Clothesline in the corner. Elbow drop.
Great presence of mind by McIntyre.
Hits him up a spine buster. Oh, ouch. So much damage has already been done.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now.
And a big boot.
Oh, man.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Oh, he flips that around.
Damian Priest, grip locked in.
On a tour south of heaven. Can that finish McIntyre?
No, my, that was close.
Just trademark determination from the Scotsman. Not many men would kick out in that situation.
Priest clearly thinking, what am I going to have to do to put this one away?
There's no chance you're coming back from another one of those.
McIntyre taking this fight to another level, and Priest right there to greet him.
And this capacity crowd just came unglued.
And finishing up high.
That's it, Damian looking to end this now. No, he gets the shoulder up.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Turning around with a reversal. Hoisted up high here. Oh, right to the throat. Shoulders down. Does he have it? And still in this.
How in the world did he kick out? Whoa! Just tossing that table around like it was nothing. Getting up real slow. Not quite all there.
McIntyre gets met with a response. Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle. McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize. Oh, back elbow.
We're seeing more offense directed toward the head.
A smart strategy in any situation. What a shoulder block.
Kick to the gut.
Double under. The future shock DDT.
Here it is.
Now the pin. Kicks out. He still has life.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Boom.
Looking to put an end to this.
Snap pile driver. And Priest is brought to a disadvantage now.
The Scottish Warriors McIntyre getting set up. Time for the countdown.
That might be all Drew needs.
Cover. Oh, he kicked out.
I don't know what type of dark forces Damian Priest called on there, but it worked.
That was supposed to be it. No one is more shocked right now than McIntyre.
Big splash in the corner.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store? From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Immediate cover after the impact. 2 count. No, a 2 count.
What do you have to do to put this guy away? Vicious, just disrespectful.
We're seeing pure aggression from McIntyre.
Scary to think what Drew has in store next.
Listen to this place.
Sit out powerbomb. Uh-oh.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Excellent opportunity for Priest to shift the momentum.
That could be the spark Damian was looking for.
Taking over.
Go for the win here.
He got the shoulder up in time.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure. We're going to take a trip south of heaven. Drew is completely out of it.
There's 2. Near fall.
Absolute defiance from the Highlander. McIntyre finding a way out of the pinfall.
That was close, but Damian Priest doesn't look like he's letting that distract him from the task at hand.
Priest bounces off the rope with the recoil lariat.
Priest throwing everything he's got at McIntyre.
No, stops the count at 2.
What a match. Looking like John Henry swinging the hammer like that.
He's quick to get out.
Strong impact. That's it. No way to endure that again. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
He grabbed the chair. Now would be a good time to run. Ooh.
Face first into the chair.
Boom.
Driven into the barricade.
Uh-oh. Ribs first across the barricade.
And the momentum's clearly against Priest now.
This is where that calm of Priest will be tested.
Whip back into the ring. Oh, takes a big clean hit from the table. I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
The Scottish Warrior looking for something sinister, something impactful, perhaps the end of this match. Drew has them hoisted up from the second.
Oh, man, through the table.
That cannot be what that table was meant for. McIntyre looking to end this. Will Drew finish things now?
Makes the cover. He kicks out somehow.
I don't know what type of dark forces Damian Priest called on there, but it worked.
The Scottish Warrior thought he had his opponent's number there, but he was sorely mistaken. McIntyre with an incredibly ruthless sequence.
Next level brutality coming from McIntyre.
Anticipated that.
Brutal forearm.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
He's got a ladder now. He could be contemplating something very risky. Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Priest has his opponent up.
Razor's edge. Can that finish
Going for
McIntyre?
the pins. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for
sure. The Scottish Warrior refusing to lay down his sword just from the middle rope. Oh, what a splash!
The entire WWE Universe is on their feet.
An absolute barn burner.
Clearly thinking a steel chair is what's needed right about now.
From the ropes, recoil lariat by Priest.
Priest making his opponent pay dearly.
A kick out at 2. You got to question, how much is it worth? How much is it worth to continue through the agony?
It's obviously worth everything. Obviously worth... Damian Priest with an homage to his idol. With a little... Razor's Edge. Delivered again. Just end it now.
And he's still in the game.
McIntyre's been taken to the deep waters, but he's proven to be someone nearly impossible to keep down.
That was close, but Damian Priest doesn't look like he's letting that distract him from the task at hand. Check your fate now into the cover. Will McIntyre be able to recover? Yeah, no, he doesn't get the 3.
Thought he had it.
You gotta be kidding me.
Double underhook applied. Up and...
Ooh, hoisting their opponent up into a glam slam. And an elbow.
Haymaker after haymaker. Oh!
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. Ooh. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out. Ooh.
What impressive. And now these two just pulling the hell out of each other. And that'll end this exchange right there.
Gosh, what impact.
Will Drew close this out?
Forced. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken.
This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone. I think it's time for the countdown. McIntyre.
It saw what was coming there.
Priest finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Priest was being tested, but he's now able to get some offense of his own in.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further.
This is how you target a body part.
Yeah, just hammering away at the torso and ribs. You can't deny that it's working.
Thunderous right hand. Priest is ready. This could be the beginning of the end for Drew McIntyre.
Priest has his opponent up. Powerbomb. McIntyre's in dire straits.
Shoulders down.
What?
Only 2?
At this point, I don't know if it's McIntyre's resolve or stubbornness keeping him in this one.
That was close, but Damian Priest doesn't look like he's letting that distract him from the task at hand. McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
Drew's getting cut off at the knees at every turn.
With an elevated flatliner. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Heading to ringside now.
Boom!
The WWE Universe showing the love for these superstars who have given them so much tonight.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
And as a couple of Hall of Famers once said, it's time to get the tables.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Damian Priest showing no fear, no intimidation. Damian Priest with an homage to his idol with a little crucifix powerbomb.
Hold it out one more time. That has to do it.
Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
The Scottish Warrior refusing to lay down his sword just yet, but you have to think that took a lot out of him.
Priest clearly thinking, what am I going to have to do to put this one away? Wicked clothesline. Priest is picking the competition apart.
A smothering offense from Priest here. McIntyre gets away from that.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
What in the...
Pin, shoulders down.
Trying to end it.
And a kick out at 2.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time. You can tell he's looking to end this here.
And does not get it. Vicious right forearm.
Boom! Boom! Damian veering his attention away from the match. Not the best idea.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Ooh, stinging kick. Caught with that sharp elbow.
Future shock DDT by Mclntyre.
This means Damian Priest is in big, big trouble.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
The ladder. Things are about to get very interesting and dangerous.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
Priest elevating his opponent. Oh, my. Elevated.
Back into the ring now.
Now heading outside.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
We're about to take a trip
With a set of heaven.
Is that enough for Priest?
Here's the pin. Kicks out.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Apparently, this match needed a mud hole.
He's stomping every single part of his body. Stunts.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging. And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Drew doesn't usually allow his opponents to gain this much confidence.
Looks like he's coming back in.
From the top.
Oh, my God. And Drew, this one's for the match. Almost ended it there.
Incredible resiliency.
Oh.
Broken up with a fist.
We're about to take a trip south of heaven.
Drew with cause for concern.
Kicks out, just kicked out.
Where in the world did Drew McIntyre find the strength, find the heart to just power out like that?
I don't know, but also I don't know how much longer he can go on.
That was close, but Damian Priest doesn't look like he's letting that distract him from the task at hand.
Got him up.
He's going for the pin. He kicks out at 2.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
Oh, what a kick.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
And he heads back into the ring.
Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Going to finish things off. careening through the table. Nothing but carnage and wood fragments are left. Oh, diamond-plated steel coming at you. Stomp to the arm.
McIntyre setting up. This has to be the one that ends this.
Into the cover. Oh, and he just kicked out.
I don't know what type of dark forces Damian Priest called on there, but it worked.
McIntyre won't lose focus, though. He's got to remain as sharp as he was a few moments ago. Clothesline.
What impact.
Just a ferocious assault from McIntyre.
Drew is looking thrilled with the beating he's putting on.
And evades the attack.
Flatline.
And now McIntyre's face looks like it's been through a wood chipper.
Barely kicks out.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Priest has him lined up.
Damian Priest looking to flex his massive power. Has his opponent way up high in the sky.
Razor's edge.
Priest was right on target.
Makes a cover. Wow, just barely making it out.
At this point, I don't know if it's McIntyre's resolve or stubbornness keeping him in this one.
Priest clearly thinking, what am I going to have to do to put this one away? He gets back into the ring. Oh, an overhand punch. Look at this. Placed in the tree of woe.
Oh, impact to the stomach.
Uh-oh. Future shot DDT.
Uh-oh.
We know what's coming up next.
Damian doesn't know where he is.
Looking for the pin. Oh, shoulder up before three.
I don't know what type of dark forces Damian Priest called on there, but it worked.
And where McIntyre goes from here is unknown. Drew's accustomed to putting out so many men with that maneuver.
Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. And slides back into the ring.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm. Measuring him now, lining it up.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Lands face first. Things are heading ringside now.
And here we go, returning to the ring.
That dodge can buy Drew time.
Thunderous powerbomb.
And Priest is brought to a disadvantage now.
Priest has to find a way to right the ship here. No! Throwing those steps with such disregard for their opponent.
Oh, look at this. Just raw brutality.
Ooh! Inverted Alabama slam.
Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
McIntyre counters with power.
Uncorked a big punch.
McIntyre now with an unrelenting attack.
Drew exhibiting all his power and force. Ooh!
Being placed in the corner here. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? And here he is, heading back into the ring. Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Running hip attack. What impact.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. He quickly slides into the ring.
Tackles ruthless.
Oh, Glasgow kiss from Drew McIntyre.
The countdown is on. Country! That has to be the one that ends this.
2 count. Takes it. What a battle.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
This is a true heavyweight showdown, and it's a shame that someone has to walk away in defeat. But tonight belongs to Drew McIntyre.
No matter how big